welcome to 3 Minutes with Rena. I'm so glad to be with you today. I'm going to be coming into your world once a week, if you'll allow me to, for words of encouragement and affirmation and just hopefully sending you the love of Christ as He has poured Himself out to me and my family. For those of you who've never met me, I have been married for 27 years. I have 5 amazing sons aging from 13 to 24. And we're just excited today about what God's doing in our life and in our community. For instance, right now, our neighborhood is full of wedding bells. About 6 years ago, a family moved into our neighborhood, and they looked like the epitome of success. And as we got to know them, we realized there was trouble in paradise. You know, the commandment, love your neighbor as yourself, became like a whole new meaning to me and our family as we began to reach out to this family that we had no idea that there was so much abuse and addiction going on. And a few years later, our dear friend found herself in a very ugly divorce. Ugly, ugly, ugly divorce. It just seemed like the days were darker and darker for her. And today it's amazing because as I began to walk this road with her and her child, I began to realize that there was no way, no way, as I have looked back and seen God's hand on her, guiding her and showing her His ways and His love, that I could have helped her in my own natural self. You know, we say, oh yes, I love you. But when God comes into our life and Jesus changes our hearts, we begin to realize that love can transform. The love of Christ can transform any human being. And I realized it wasn't just about me being her cheerleader, but me being someone that could say, listen, I've been in His manifest presence. Because we know that God is omnipresent. Just look at the sun. Look at the stars. Look at the grass and the beautiful flowers. Everybody must know that God is everywhere. He created all of this beautiful thing we call creation. But in the process of Him sending His Son, it's so that we could have His manifest presence in our lives. And when I began to show my friend the way into His presence, then she began to hear God's voice. God began to make her crooked places straight. And He has manifested Himself and giving her His redemption. It is such the story of salvation. And I just want to encourage you today that God wants to make Himself real to you. Thank you. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May He make His face shine upon you and give you His peace. Have a great week. Love, Rena.